Peanut. Both players, masters of clutching out games out of nowhere.
That's right.
So
this will be our last set for this block as well. So rounding out this first half of top 8, getting into top 4, one spot available. It is Omega and Jazo sitting on winner's side in winner's finals. And then Anathema in loser semis will be playing the winner of this set. Peanut versus ApolloKage. In theory, feels like a near impossible matchup for Mac. But knowing how good Peanut is at this game, I'm not counting him out yet.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Peanut play against a Snake. Maybe I just haven't watched enough Peanut, right?
Maybe he just burned those VODs forever.
Maybe, yeah. It just feels like there's a lot of really situations that Peanut want to go for and setups you want to go for that you just can't go for. It feels like the angle downwards F smash is scary. Like that, he gets punished for the angle downwards F smash. I literally called it right as it came out. And just like burst options like dash attack don't matter in this matchup because it just gets punished. It seems really rough for Peanut to find an option here against Snake. The one saving grace in this factor, sometimes you just need one hit in the KO punch or just rips it raw.
Yeah, that's right.
Peanut taking the first stock.
Taking the term one hit to a perfect meaning right there. That's all he needed.
Oh, the Tim
finds it too.
You know what? Peanut trying to be the one punch man here, but ApolloKage just blowing him up, right? I mean, just need it and finds the attempts to get that first stock there.
Yep.
And again, grenades. It feels so counter Peanut grenades in general.
That's right.
Peanut loves to just stick on the pressure, get these crazy reads here and there, get this crazy shield pressure, and you just can't do that with ApolloKage.
That's right. It feels like you have to play a different game. It feels like you play a different game whenever you play against Snake, but especially as a character like Little Mac.
That was a really crazy situation that ApolloKage set up. Just barely missed the timing, but he went for a down throw while Peanut had grenade in his hand and just barely mistimed it where Peanut was able to avoid the potential grenade up air from that situation. Okay, Peanut punching a grenade.
It feels like, to me in my head, it feels like ApolloKage has just been in control of this whole game, but Peanut's been able to keep it really close this whole time.
Oh, for sure.
Almost getting a full tech chase on that platform. He's going to get a big punch for that.
Yeah. Just not able to find that confirm with the down tilt here. And ApolloKage up a full stock here. Peanut can certainly bring this back to an even game. But, I mean, we'll see. Looks like he's going to get it with the up tilt up B. Peanut finds a way. He truly does and brought it back to the last stock situation. Really impressive stuff from Peanut. But getting caught with a grenade is not a good start to this last stock.
That's right. That downer, though, is going to be a pretty decent start. But
my gosh. Apollo getting punished for whiffing the grab, I believe. That's wow. You know what?
And again, AK felt in control most of that game.
Oh, for sure.
And Peanut was just able to steal it from him.
This is Spain. This is the World Cup, Spain versus Morocco. All right, this is a deep cut. Spain, 77% possession of the ball, one shot on goal, lost the penalties. All right, that's what happened there. So ApolloKage had 77% possession there, but Peanut found the penalty kick and the KO punch.
It is the
penalty
that
first stock.
Of fighting games for
the
sure.
Penalty kick of fighting games.
That's right. Getting into game 2, sticking PS2 again. Stage really feels so snake-sided, but Peanut likes it, I guess.
I think Peanut really likes Peanut. I feel like I've heard him talk about liking PS2 a lot, and I don't blame him. He has a lot of
him
room.
And everyone else. It feels like
he has a lot of room to move around. And I just saw an interaction that made me think of this matchup differently. Peanut punching through the grenade explosion. Now, that is very interesting. I'm wondering to see if we get more of that, but we're not going to see it on this stock. ApolloKage finding the C4 to finish Peanut's first stock.
That punching through explosion is just next level awareness, really.
Yeah. All right. Oh,
avoids the tech chase there.
That's see ya. Wow.
Gets punished for missing the R button there.
Yeah, what an explosive set here from Peanut. Peanut doing really well right now. Finds the down and angle F smash. ApolloKage stuck in shield there, so not able to pull out a grenade to try to get that punish there. KO punch not going to kill right now. Peanut's going to need to get a little more percent here. He's waiting.
Oh, I think he had that.
Yeah, I think he was in position. He might have been able to rip it.
But rips it there. He went it again. Not going to kill, though. Just a little bit too high in percent or low in percent.
And maybe that's why he was hesitant, right? Maybe he thought he wasn't sure it would kill on the platform there, so you just didn't want to rip it there.
That's understandable.
Hey, we take the damage when we can get it.
That's exactly right.
Ooh.
Oh, almost had that.
Peanut is doing such a great job of not falling for the ApolloKage like classic setups here. ApolloKage loves to do these things where he gets like a jab into like up tilt. I feel like he's like a patient option into the up tilt later, and you know, I feel like a lot of players are starting to catch on, including Peanut. Peanut's did a really good job there. Still lost the stock to an up tilt, of course, but you know, still anyone's game on the team.
That's exactly right. Stacks around really well. Not gonna get the kill quite yet, but putting a lot of good damage on him. Can't really go off stage to do it.
Yeah.
AK kind of just gets back to stage for free. It feels like.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just gonna be how well can you ledge trap Snake as Matt.
Yeah, honestly, it's kind of the play. I mean, also just like how many times does Peanut get into an explosion? Because honestly, it's just kind of hard. I mean, you know, for such a ground-based character, ApolloKage, you know, a master of setting up traps all over the ground, you know, it can be kind of difficult. But of course, with Peanut's speed, can definitely start taking over this game. So far, though, ApolloKage looking to try to clean up this game too. Peanut in a really bad spot here.
Even worse spot than we thought initially, right onto the C4.
That's so scary. Like, literally, Peanut was, like, stuck between a grenade in front of him and a grenade behind him, and he saw him, like, dashing back and forth. ApolloKage is like, does he know about the C4 that's, like, on top of that platform?
Spoiler alert, he did not know about the C4.
He did not know. I mean, I'm sure he knew, but, like, I also think that, like, sometimes when you're in that situation where you see, like, two like rocks next to you and you're stuck in that like hard place situation,
you don't see the third rock falling from
yeah. Sometimes you forget, and I think that's just kind of what happened there. I mean, really just kind of a hard situation for Peanut to escape.
Exactly right. Oh, and Peanut getting blown up there, just a double grenade.
And getting blown up with that grenade too. Yeah. You know, it's definitely part of the matchup, right? I mean, Peanut definitely has the explosiveness to maybe take a grenade trade or two, right? Because, hey, that puts you closer to KO range. That's kind of how he got that first game, right? He kept blowing himself up, got KO, and then killed the ApolloKage twice with that, right?
But he loses it there.
Yeah, you just lose it immediately, and immediately loses the stock
too.
Yeah.
It's a big conversion from AK there. Again, stuck in a really hard spot. It's right into AK's loving arms with that F tilt.
Yeah.
Such a move that's just, you don't hear it talked about a lot, but Snake F tilt is such a strong.
Oh yeah, and it's such a great mix-up tool, and we've seen ApolloKage be mixing people up with it left and right this game. That grenade, I'm not that might have saved him. I'll be honest. That
right.
Yeah, I think that momentum shift definitely helped out ApolloKage here. So
he's doing such a good job placing all of these explosives here.
Oh, he stuck him.
Oh, that's bad.
Okay.
That is really bad.
Okay, you try to counter it. All right, you know, I respect that. I respect that a lot.
Honestly, there's worse times to be stuck.
Yeah, there's the worst time to get C4, right? That's just a little bit of damage, right?
That's exactly right. Now, AK, this game, the last one, definitely kind of are feeding more into my my initial hypothesis that this would just be a really rough matchup for Mac.
For sure. I think ApolloKage, one of the ways I think he's adapted to win Peanut. He's keeping track of when Peanut's getting close to KO punch, and then once he gets it, he just like throws grenades all around. It's just like dodge, do it, I dare you.
He's stuck again.
Yeah, he is. He found it. Okay, hey, 1 for 2. Let's go, Peanut.
That's right.
Oh, okay. Finds the jab 1-2 from the F tilt to get that first stock here, but
by no means is he out of this. But if you jump into the missile, it's gonna be a little bit harder.
Absolutely. I don't blame him. Definitely trying to read like ApolloKage going for like the downward get to the ledge on the missile, but it doesn't quite land that read. But ApolloKage landing the back air there, going a full stock ahead here on Peanut.
Yep. Oh, and a great old conversion there from Peanut. See if he can find this stock. He needs it pretty quick. Oh, and he misses the KO punch.
No. Just barely missed based on the KO punch. But I also don't blame him for being misspaced there. ApolloKage, I mean, getting the spacing on that up tilt, though, getting that 2-1 on this loser quarter set.
Very convincing lead so far from AK. It's gonna be really rough for Peanut to run this back.
Yeah.
Not undoable, but it's gonna be a challenge, to say the least.
Oh, for sure. I think it's doable. I mean, Peanut showed in that game 1 that he just ran up a KO punch, but I don't. Like I was saying earlier, I don't know how much more of that is an option for Peanut anymore, right? I feel like ApolloKage, like I said, he's adjusted well to like learning how to counter this KO punch because he gets KO punch, puts the setup there. As far as adaptation goes, I think really the only thing Peanut can do in that situation, like maybe he just starts getting aggressive, right? You know, you got 8 seconds to deal with. You know, you got 8 seconds to work with when you get that KO punch. Maybe that's the adaptation we see. We'll see if we get into this game 4. I also could just be completely wrong. I'm no Mac player. I'm no expert on the Mac. Of course, we've got the expert right here, Peanut.
That's exactly right.
So maybe that's the play.
See how he adapts.
Maybe there's something else. Yeah.
Yep. And we're going back to PS2 here. We're gonna see what he can cook. We need another game where Peanut is just able to kind of avoid what AK sets up. Once AK sets up those wall grenades, it's virtually like impossible to get back in.
All right, Peanut, KO Punch off stage. They're going to lose that timer on KO Punch. She wants to try to find a situation, but ApolloKage just putting up the grenades.
Yep. And like I said, what do you do in a situation?
Mm-hmm. I like Peanut trying to get aggressive there with the KO Punch, but it almost feels like a desperate attempt almost there, and just doesn't quite find it. Oh my God!
Almost getting the conversion off that grenade, but Peanut lives to see another day, at least for a few more minutes.
Oh, yeah,
Gonna need to win neutral a few times here to try and take this stock, whereas AK can really just find anything. But he's not anything but that.
Yeah,
anything but something that's not blowing himself up.
AK cooking a little bit too hard there, and put this game back to even, and Peanut taking the first time.
That's exactly right. That was unexpected. This may be the counter pick that we needed for Peanut.
Yeah.
We need experts to revisit PS2. Maybe it's not the one-sided experience for Snake that we thought.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I think it's just it might just be a comfort thing. Great call out on the dash attack there from ApolloKage, getting that up tilt, bringing it back to even here. But now Peanut taking firm control of the stage here. ApolloKage was trying to set up some grenades, but he had set him up, and Peanut put that positional pressure on him, and he just got blown up by his own grenade there.
That's right. He just is doing a really good job avoiding a lot of what he's doing. Of course, as I say that, he's kind of getting walled out and almost eats that stock, too.
Yep.
Not going to kill from that low, but
Peanut's
still in a really rough position. Choose your approach options wisely here.
Ooh, that.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, you're about to run out of it anyway. I totally respect going for C4 there, or going for KO Punch there.
Yeah, I think so, too. I think it's just one of those things where he's just hasn't been able to find these KO punches that he did in stock one, and
he got stuck.
He got stuck
there. Really good conversion from AK.
Yeah.
That 2-1, kind of a mid% here. It's we've seen this one before in the last game. We're gonna see if Peanut can kind of close this gap a little bit, try and take us to a game 5. But I think AK might have this in the bag.
Oh, for sure. I mean, this is certainly like maybe one F smash away from death. And we'll see if Peanut has it in him to find that option here. But it may start with F smash into the F smash.
The air dodge in disadvantage. Peanut was ready for it, and KO punches online.
Okay.
Game 5 is so doable. He just needs to play really smart.
Peanut's been in worse situations.
The last thing AK wants is to have to play another game of this setup.
Oh, for sure.
Which I don't know if Peanut's particularly looking forward to another game of this set.
Yeah.
But
no, I like
with that money on the line, looks pretty good.
Oh, I really like that
option.
That was so
such a smart option.
That was such a high tier bait, but Peanut ready for it. Laying the grenade down there, getting blown up to let Peanut fall into it.
He lets it rip.
He
out of nowhere
finally found it.
And the spirit of Tavares letting it rip, staying in that room to my right.
Oh
and
my
Peanut
God.
Forces a game 5.
That is the first KO punch he's found in like the past 5, and what a KO punch to find.
That's right. Such a clutch factor from Peanut there. And getting into game 5. We went back to PS2. AK very confident on that stage. We're going to see if Peanut can pull off this big miracle upset.
All right, game 5 going back to PS2. It's kind of a meme, but it really is kind of a neutral stage for these two opponents.
Evidently, yeah. More so than I thought before we started.
For sure. Oh, counters the grenade that he held in his hand. Great timing. Peanut doing a good job of timing these grenade pulls. Not quite able to get the shield break though.
Yeah, that's right. Tried really hard to get that shield break, and he finds another one.
God, the game 1 clutch factor coming in.
That's
with
right.
Peanut finding that.
That's the name. That is his win condition, I feel like. It's so hard to find just a good, honest kill on him. You need that KO punch, it feels like. And he's able to find it. If he can get it 2 more times, then he's going to win the set.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Peanut's just looking to try to do that, though. I mean, 58% already on ApolloKage here. Peanut could definitely find an option. Great. I love the patience from Peanut. I also really appreciate ApolloKage just ripping the C4 early, expecting Peanut to go for that dash dance, but Peanut just patient. But speaking of patience, just ApolloKage sitting that Cypher over there and getting that first stock.
And he's getting comboed here now. AK trying to put him back into get us back to an even game.
Okay, ApolloKage, I love you, buddy. The F smash from platform has not been working out. I mean, it might work out soon, Who knows?
Oh, wow. He comboed him into his own thing. That was nuts.
Ooh, the spacing on the F tilt from Peanut, avoiding the grenade.
Right. Picks it up to shield it. That was really good.
Yeah.
Really good counterplay from Peanut.
Okay, you know what?
That was a rough spot to up be at.
Yeah, I appreciate the attempt there, but not quite able to get it.
But the stock takes that, and he doesn't
that
even need it. That up smash. And ApolloKage, looking so good on that Game 3 win, is on tournament stock.
Holy
and Peanut's putting so much pressure on him.
Shield is a skittle right now.
Looking tiny, man. Looking real tiny. Peanut KO punch looking a little bit far from being online.
Oh, for sure. I don't think he's getting it this stock.
Definitely not. But Peanut, okay, there's the stock. And this is so dual for either player. Last stock, Game 5. What a way to end this half of top 8, too.
Oh, absolutely. This is a really clutch situation. Both players really find it here.
Oh, and a fast fall to avoid the snake move.
This is such a clutch situation here. Peanut finding the combo, getting the damage, gets the down smash. Not dead yet, though. ApolloKage on his last hit, potentially here against Peanut. What is going to happen, folks?
Wow, and Peanut only at 10%, too. He has so much room to play with here.
Peanut is playing so well around these grenades. It is making the difference in this Game 5 here. ApolloKage is going to need to find something here before Peanut finds the one hit that he needs to close out this Game 5.
That's right. Oh, and it's online.
It's online. No more shield for Apollo.
Does he find it here? If he misses it, it pops up. Oh, man. Oh, it's right there.
That was an upbeat to seal the game right there.
Wait. He's up in the air, and he
doesn't even
need it.
That's
it. Takes it over ApolloKage.
Oh.
Didn't even need the KO punch.
My God. Peanut 3-2 leading us in to our top 4 of SantaPaws here. What an exciting Game 5. What incredible adaptation from Peanut to find that Game 5 win. And ApolloKage, the #1 seed, out at 5th place. Wow. Incredible stuff.
What a set. What adaptation from Peanut there in those last 2 games. Finds the